BPO3 is supported by Timber King Sawmills. For more information on my 1220 CRZ mill, or one of many Foley hydraulic options, go to timberking.com. When I first started out on my business, I tried to reinvest just about everything back into the business. Any money that I took out for quite a while, I dumped right back into the business, and I feel like that's where I'm at with this sawmill. The first pallets that I made were 8 feet long because that's the length of the material that I had available, 8 feet long. Well, the next couple logs that I put on the mill were 10.5 feet long, so I stacked them right on the 8-foot pallets, knowing that now I've got to make some 10-foot long pallets. So I'm not really making any progress as far as stockpiling lumber just yet, because I'm gonna have to use some of this to make some more pallets and some more stickers. And this is where the stencil on the floor is gonna shine and really speed up this process. Alright, so random segue. I feel like I'm playing an RPG video game. How many of you loved playing RPG video games as a kid? Or maybe even you still do. So when I grew up, it was the Final Fantasy series for PlayStation. And then in my adult life, when I was still playing video games, console games, it was, I believe it was Lost Odyssey for Xbox 360. Anyway, RPG games are like this giant world that you can explore, and you can go into the bigger, larger dungeons or levels or whatever, but if you don't have the experience to hang with those villains or bad guys, then you just die, right? Well, I feel like this is a version 2, or it's the second time playing a game that I've done good at, right? It's kind of weird to think of this way, but I feel like this is a new save game file. All this sawmill stuff is a new save game file where I'm starting over, but I'm starting over with like the level 5 weapon or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting from scratch, but I've also got the tools and weapons needed to make more progress faster. Does that make sense? I really feel like I'm playing an RPG video game right now. Alright, for a 10-foot long pallet, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slats. On this top layer, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each one of these sections is at least 1 pallet. So 1 pallet, 2 pallets, and 3 pallets. Now this side is about 3 inches short. Totally fine, totally fine. That'll give me, let's see, 3 pallets. This is essentially 1 layer, 1 pallet, 2 pallets, 3 pallets. That'll leave me with just 2 rows when it's all said and done, and yeah, that should be fine. These are going to be a little bit beefy and overkill, using 2x4s instead of like 1x for the decking, but I'm okay with that. I just need to make some progress, need to keep going. all of the slats, no, not slats, all of the runners are all now the same height, and that's all that matters for them. Who cares about their width? Now I can set these to the side and run through a bunch of these for the slats. Now the slats need to be skip planed to the exact same thickness. All I'm doing is removing a little bit from one side, flipping it over, and removing a little bit from the other side. That's good enough. Now those are 10.5 feet long, and I have about 8.5 feet until I hit that sustainer right there. So I positioned this planer in such a way that I gotta move it out away from the jointer just a few inches, but then I can slide it this direction back and forth to get whatever length that I need without having to change any of the hookups.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
That's heavy. Holy cow! Man, it's coming down. What do you guys think? Huh? Glad you got your running done? That's a lot of water. This is insane. Happens all the time. All the time. Well, power's out. Normally on these days when it rains like this, that's when I catch up on video editing, but I guess I'll just play with the dogs instead. That sounds like a wonderful idea, actually.